Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Benintendi comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Archer's ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle, gloved by Harrison. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us started in the top of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed out.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Colin.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Pirates leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 3 for 11. Set to deliver on 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Bogaerts on at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Rafael Devers will be next. Working for the punch out and the offering. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Time for a look at the buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 0 for 5. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Two and 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
This could be trouble now. It's 3 and 1. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. Two with the bases loaded. A little bouncer. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Hit back, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
The first baseman, John Bell.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Dickerson is off at first with 2 away. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. This one skied out toward right. Betts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts, who was called out on strikes to open the home first. The 1-1 home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Harrison over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Popped him up. Moran over to his right. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
1-2, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line toward the gap in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jordan Luplow.
Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Colin Moran. 2 balls and a strike. Cervelli at second with 2 down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around or try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Three and 2, full count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez would lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. And that's the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Archer's ready. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Starling Marte. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Marte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Missed with a slider. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hit on the ground to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, first baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Count even at 2-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And that one stayed up a little high. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Both Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale earns the victory on the mound. Chris Archer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.